he couldn't do that without.
What's up, y'all? It's Martell.
It's your girl, Ariana,
The Scott's ass.
and we delivered. Let's get into it.
Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't do that without Maurice. Maurice always there. That was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martel. You don't think?
I didn't know that he had a way. He threatened me. He said, if you tell a wife, I'm gonna come to you.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just That TV. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. If you are new here, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back, child. So, y'all seen the thumbnail, but let me get into some church announcements first, child. I am on my road to 1,000. So if you are clicking on this video for the first time, don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated for the algorithm, you know, to build my community. I'm on my road to 1,000 so that I could go live, so I could chit chat with y'all, so we could shoot the shit and just chill out and hang out and just talk about the shenanigans that's going on in these new streets, child. Come join the family. We be having fun over here. I missed y'all, you know, so I'm back in full effect. So we're gonna talk about it. Y'all seen the thumbnail. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the shenanigans that is going on in these Huntsville streets, child. I have not been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville because I feel like it's a joke. I have been watching all the things that's going on with the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast and how stuff is playing out, but it is messy boots in these streets, child. Martel chose violence. He chose violence. And we're gonna discuss it. Child, he chose violence. He is out for the heads of all of those Huntsville casts, child. He's on the road to exposing them, and he's using his little minion, Coleslaw, to do it. We're gonna talk about a lot of things today in this video. So we're gonna talk about Martell exposing the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell and Ariana, pretty much on the road to building a YouTube channel and on the road to exposing the cast of, you know, all the backs of the Huntsville cast. They're gonna make it, child. They're gonna make it. We're gonna discuss the side chick coming on for Martell. I'm gonna insert a little bit of clips at the end of the interview. Some of the stuff that I thought that stuck out in the interview, we're gonna discuss, but I'm gonna insert some of the clips at the end. We're gonna discuss what else we're gonna discuss? We're gonna discuss just some of the allegations, some of the mud slinging, all that stuff. We're gonna discuss all of it. We're gonna start off with the interview, child. The interview happened a while ago, but I'm just now getting around to filming this video about the interview. There was a lot of things that happened in that interview. There was a lot of stuff that didn't happen in that interview. There was a lot of questions that was asked. There was a lot of questions that wasn't asked. There was some leading going on, you know, leading the plaintiff to this conclusion. But I feel like I smell a lawsuit eventually coming from somebody. I don't know who it is. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm just saying, we're gonna hear about a lawsuit. Here, there, and everywhere. Child, everything under the sun happened in that video. You know, they look real nice. We're not going to talk about how they look. I don't really care about the look. I don't really care about how the girl looked. Let's just discuss what happened and what was said. So I listened to the video of Martell and Ariana interviewing this woman. Now, the woman come on. My job is to identify if this lady is lying or not, right? That's all I want to know. If her evidence is evidencing, and if she's lying or not, if they just brought her on just to slander the Scotts or whatever the case may be. Is now, y'all already know my take on the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville from my reviews. I am not here for the lies and the foolishness, which is all of Love and Marriage Huntsville's cast, with the exception of a chosen few. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just here to state the facts, right? So we're in this interview. They start off, no chaser, straight to the punch, asking questions. Do you know Martel Scott? Marceau Scott? Do you know him? Where did y'all meet? You know, the basic questions, right? But there was no follow-up questions. what's going down? How long did you know each other? When did you, like, certain things that should have been asked to this woman, that was not asked. I felt like some parts. So, okay, I'm just going to state my opinion. I feel like, in my opinion, some of the stuff was accurate. Some of the stuff was inaccurate. Something happened. There was an encounter there, but she didn't have any real receipts, like plausible receipts that would make you say, oh, she was there at this day, at this time, doing X, Y, and Z. She couldn't remember a lot of things. She could barely remember his name, which I think that she was really, I'm gonna assert that. She couldn't remember his name. So, and she kept saying, she kept mixing up, like infusing the names, which led me to believe that I think that Martel participated in whatever shenanigans that happened between this lady. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just saying. Allegedly, I don't know. I'll assume that Martel had some dealings with this girl. And the reason why I say that is because she kept getting their names mixed up. And she kept infusing their names. That was number one. Red flag number one. Number two, she couldn't remember the name of the place where they met. Now, I be iffy with names too. I be iffy with names. I be iffy with places, but I know X, Y, and Z. She couldn't remember the name. She couldn't remember what was inside. Now, me as a woman, if I'm coming into a place for the first time, I am looking around. I know it is no carpet on the floor. There was a dirty piece of tissue in a corner somewhere. Like, I remember that. Like, they look like, this place didn't even look clean. Like, those type of things. We remember those things. So for her not to remember those things, and I get it if it was a while ago, kind of like took me off. She couldn't really remember details. She said she slept with two of the brothers at the same time, and then some of her story kind of switched up, but Martel was kind of like leading her, giving her names. Then she said, like, it was weird. Like, I feel like everybody knows that it goes down at bar one. So I feel like they dropped that implant for her. Then it's been speculated all over Love and Marriage Huntsville alone that they bring women back to bar one, and this is what they do. So she used that. They gave her that information. But as far as like the details, she couldn't give us like any really details. She couldn't remember if they used a condom, and I'm just like, how do you not remember that? Like, that stuff you remember. So I was kind of like taken aback, like, girl, you don't remember that part? Yikes. What? Ariane was throwing shade at the girl, slow shade, and then she was trying to really make it about her and Martel and what they was doing, like how they was getting around Mel not finding out, like what they was doing, and she kept trying to bring it back to them and what they situation. She kept trying to catch Martel in like aha got you moments, like, oh, you was there, or you was doing X, Y, and Z, or you was with somebody else, or you wasn't with me, like those type of moments that kept happening throughout the interview. And I'm just like, this interview is not about y'all. This interview is about this woman, her situation, and what information she has to give us. And I felt like they was like trying to make it a roundabout about them, but then also roundabout, like, so it was like all over the place. I don't think it was structured, and I don't think it was structured properly, and it should not have been. I don't know. There was more information they could have got from her. Then she was taking shots at Tisha, the fact that Tisha ain't gonna do nothing, or she's like, I don't know. I don't really care about that situation. Like I said, my goal was to cipher the information and make sure that it is genuine. And a lot of the times I felt like, oh, this girl is fabricating this story, and I feel like she lying. Somebody gonna get sued. Literally, somebody gonna get sued, and this is like proof. Yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what y'all need to hear at the end. But I was not feeling that interview. I was not feeling how it was structured. I feel like they was leading her to the water, because she was just like, yeah. And Yeah. Y'all got it here, and I'm sure by now y'all already heard what she said, but I don't believe a lot of the stuff that she said, and the stuff that I do believe, I believe that she was talking about Martel allegedly. I don't think that she was talking about Marcel. I think Marcel played a part in this. I mean, I think Martel allegedly played a part in this situation, and this was a girl that they all had dealings with, and she kept mixing up the two because she was more so caping for Martel than like trying to make him look like he was in a good light. She had more information about Martel than she had about Marcel. What he was doing, how he helped her. He was in his room. He was gambling. He was doing this. Oh, he paid for this. He said X, Y, and Z. So she was literally like covering for him more so than anything else. So I believe that he knows this girl. He had dealings with this girl, allegedly. I'm not sure. And then it played out in this interview. That's how I feel. And that's how I feel what happened. But I'll let y'all hear the interview hear some of the interview at the end after I edit some portions down. And I'm gonna play it at the end. Let's get to Martel and him exposing the cast. So Martel chose violence this morning, like not this morning, but the other morning, and he started posting pictures about Tisha and the guy who he was talking about. She was dealing with, who he seen in the car with. Posted pictures talking about, ooh, he was hanging with your husband and this and that, child. I'm gonna let y'all see. I'm gonna post them up here, child. I'm gonna post them and let y'all see the pictures. They oh my gosh, they are wilding in Huntsville. They calling him GAY. Posted pictures of him being G with another guy, talking about this the guy he was dating in college, all kind of stuff. So he's like, okay, y'all want to go? Y'all, we gonna go for the jugular. The crazy thing is, none of them didn't see none of this when he was doing it to Mel. But now that he's doing it to y'all, it's like, oh my gosh, why are you doing this? You shouldn't do this. He's such and such and such, and he's this and this and such. Child, to Kimmy, he was a real good guy. But now that he coming from Maurice, let's see what he say. Let's see what she say. Let's see what she say, child. This is terrible. He coming for all of them. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the shenanigans. I want to see all of it play out. I want to see all the chips fall where they may. I'm here for all of the foolery that comes with them. And they get what they deserve. That's my take on it. They get exactly what they deserve. Because when he was doing it to Mel, nobody had nothing to say. She's the one. She's the one. She's the one. Now, she could sit back at her popcorn and watch this show play out, because now they're going to be going back and forth at each other and one another. And I'm here for all of it. And listen, I want to see it. And I'm sure y'all want to see it too. Drop down in the comments if y'all want to see it, because I want to see it too. Yeah, so now they posted pictures of him. He posted pictures of them. They talking about him. He talking about them. Wanda talking about them too. They all going at one another. And it was all good just a week ago when he wasn't doing it to them. But now that he's doing it to them, he's wrong. Oh, he's this really bad person. Oh, we don't want to be friends with him. Oh, this and this and that. Like everything that they doing, they disassociating themselves now because he's doing it to them. But when he was doing it to somebody else, it was okay. So I don't care. I just want to see it and I want to hear it. But yeah, I'm posting pictures and I'm post the stuff that he posted too. But I just wanted to add my 2 cents about the shenanigans with that interview and the fact that I don't believe that girl 100%. And if I do believe the portions that I do believe that she stated, I believe that she was not talking about. She might have been talking about a little bit Marcel, I don't know, allegedly, but I feel like she was talking about Martel too. And that's just my feelings on the whole situation. I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm saying, but I feel like I smell a lawsuit coming, and eventually we will hear it. We'll hear it. I'm gonna keep my ears to the street, child, and I'm gonna report it to y'all about the shenanigans that's going on in these Huntsville streets, child. Anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Remember, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there, child. If you like this video, like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing?
Flesh.
In the flesh. The receipt that you all were asking for. How are you doing today?
I'm absolutely fucking amazing. Girl.
All right.
Is it honest one?
That's that honest. Okay. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from? How old are you?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 31.
Okay. I love that for you. So I'm under the understanding that you got a little bit of information for me. So I'm here to get into it. So you know Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Marcel?
Very well.
Okay. When did y'all meet?
Girl.
Where did y'all meet?
We met in a local bar.
Okay.
Huntsville?
In Huntsville. Okay.
And let's just say, since we met, we got to know each other very fast.
Okay. So the same day you met him, y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like we met at night, we met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too, so we were just hanging out. The next day we went out.
Were both y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure 100% what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely single,
Okay.
living life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay. So you
Oh, so you was looking for a relationship, you were looking for marriage, you were looking to have some kids with somebody, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I thought that,
He was giving those type of vibes?
yeah, like we was vibing so good. I really enjoyed the time that we spent. Like, he made me feel good. He was
Really?
handsome.
So within 24 hours, y'all seen each other again.
He was handsome.
Martell, hush.
I'm sorry.
Hush. If that's how she feels.
I'm just asking. I just have to double take it.
Well, he's acting to me now, but he was fine then, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
So you don't think he's handsome now?
You know,
No, he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
ain't that smooth about the man.
Ain't nothing.
He just know how to talk good.
Oh, he got
Okay.
the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
So
it.
that really won
That's
you
what
over
won me, yeah.
was the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So within 24 hours of you meeting him, y'all seen each other again. Okay.
He went in for the key.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
At his business.
What business?
I can't remember the name of it. It's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Credit
And
one.
yeah, Credit. Yes, that's absolutely
Yeah.
that. That's
So what does it look like in there, or what? Do you remember anything?
Now they just fixed it up.
Okay, but
At
then
the time.
what was
Well, I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms, but we mostly talked and chilled at the round table
it? Okay.
and had fun in the different rooms.
So within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I mean,
Was anybody else?
I'm not gonna judge.
Off the rip, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marcel?
A handful of times.
A handful of times.
I
Okay.
mean, it's like the length of your relationship.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. It didn't. It lasts about a good few months, maybe about a year.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay.
But
So what was the basic, like, did he take you out? Were y'all in public? Or were y'all just like at Credit One? Like, did y'all
never in
eat?
public.
Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
So y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay. Okay.
Maurice got cool with my friend.
Okay.
They was hanging out too. I don't know what they had going on, but I do know that was a thing too.
Okay.
And
And she's not here, so,
Yeah,
we'll
not
leave that
gonna
at that.
talk
Yeah.
about it.
We here to talk. You're right. Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next
See
time,
what-
part 2.
but I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. We was
Okay.
Oh, so it was going down at Credit One.
basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they think?
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It wasn't no beds, but
It wasn't no bed.
we figured it out.
So where we at? Oh my God.
Figure it out.
What's your hush?
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Have we figured it out a couple times?
Have we?
I know. Oh.
We got the SUVs, we got all the
Hush,
stuff.
Martell, stop. This not about us. Oh, Lord.
Figure that shit out.
I understand.
Oh, I wouldn't know how to figure it out.
Okay.
What the table? The chairs?
We
the
never did it
floor?
on the table. That would have been good.
Damn.
That would have been good. Because that table was pretty big.
So we up on the floor with some.
Y'all was on the floor.
It was,
Hey, that's the
it
best
was,
set.
no,
That's
it was
really
more
good
so
set.
like chair bend over type vibes, like real
Okay.
quick pumping. Because
So it was quick. It was not like nothing passionate, nothing up here. I'm making love. It's
absolutely not.
pump. Got a nut. Gotta go.
I don't know. Did you fall in love with him?
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I liked him. So
Okay.
I didn't judge him based off the fact that he was fast. I just
You said
chalked it
fast.
to the fact
Oh,
that my
fast.
coochie was good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
So originally when you first met him, did you know that he was married? Did he have a ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on,
Okay.
but the way he was moving, I assumed and I picked up on the speculation of it.
He had somebody. You didn't know he was married, but you just know that it was another
Yeah,
significant other.
very
Because he been with.
The way
How long you been with Tisha, Martell?
What, 16 years?
16, 17 years?
He would never take me anywhere other than that building. So
Dang,
obviously
Martell.
he had something going on. So and then we him feel like I got this business building. Why would I get a room? Like,
But Martell, is that his business building? I
No,
didn't.
it's Maurice's.
Oh.
Yeah, Maurice's.
And you gonna let your brother use your
Oh,
to
all
get a
day
quick
long.
little pump.
I have a good time. That was
majority of
fun.
the time, Maurice would be there. Actually,
So did you see Maurice with another woman? Or was he there?
Let me ask you this. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you mentioned a couple times Maurice being there. So did you and Maurice and you Marcel do something
we
there?
didn't do nothing then at the time. But with it being Maurice's building, I feel like Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Because
Okay. That's what brothers.
Yeah, he couldn't do that without Maurice. Maurice is always there.
Okay.
Okay. But Maurice wasn't necessarily there with a woman. Okay, that you seen.
He did meet a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. You did
But
tell us
whenever
that.
we
Okay.
hang out, nah, like it would just be me, him, Maurice. Maurice just be like chilling out in front. I don't know. So I think there was a
His
lot
wingman.
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we together, we doing some business. Type
Okay.
Shit, you know.
That's
So-
what men do, though. That's what we do.
You gonna like each
Stop.
other.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
So-
you edit that part out?
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it all. We're not editing nothing out, Martell. That's what men do.
Oh, my bad. That's what men do.
So men do what you mean. Like, elaborate a little bit. Tell us. That's what men do.
Well, I think a person who's cheating, they always got to have
An alibi.
an alibi. They got to, like, you got a brother, you got a friend.
So what was your alibi with us? Like, what was it? What when we were dealing with each other back then? What was your alibi? What did you used to say?
I'm with Maurice. With Marceau. I'm with.
It makes sense.
With other guys.
That's what they did to each other.
Yeah, all right, we looked out
And you didn't go home, right?
Oh.
You went home every night.
every night.
Every
and
night.
And I'm very.
And I was not trying to keep you. That's it is what it is. Okay. So how many times did you probably do you think you seen Marcel? Because you lived in Birmingham, so you came here, right?
This went on for about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't long. It was but it was long enough.
Right.
To, start liking the
So
man.
in your mind, because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I actually wanted him to be my man.
You did?
I did, but
How long did it take for you to realize that he was married? How long did it take for you to
Because he was
realize
moving weird. But see, y'all was at Credit One, so you knew that
So how
about
long did it take
quick,
for
girl,
you
because y'all went
to
that corner.
realize-
I'm not
Hold on,
dumb.
let me ask that question.
I'm not dumb.
Let me ask. So
Right.
how long did it take for you to realize that Marceau was married?
I'm not dumb. I realized it kind of like off the bat because everything he did was just so secretive. Like,
Okay.
he wasn't trying to do nothing else, gonna charge his card or.
Oh, you
nothing.
paid attention to all of that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
As a woman.
Like
Okay.
he literally just did. He made sure that it was not going
Be traceable.
be traced to him. If he did do something for me,
Yeah.
it had to come from somebody else.
Oh.
Whether it was money or I live in Birmingham, so he had to pay for me to come and visit. It had to come from somebody.
So-
He wasn't finna pay for it.
So he would somebody else would be sending you money or
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh,
Or,
he had-
and that's what married men do because Martell, remember that time I needed my car fixed? And I feel like Marcel sent the money. Marcel sent the money that you
That was
sent.
the first time he ever witnessed anything like that happening, but apparently he's been doing it for quite some time.
Y'all.
Marceau. But it's just what we do.
Right,
We all
right.
got-
Because Marcel definitely, whatever it was.
Your single friend or.
Well, I don't know the connection.
Marceau definitely.
Yeah.
First of all, if he asked you, he was trying to trip you up.
No,
no,
Martell
I-
asked him and Marcel sent it. Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
But no, somebody else sent me money in situation every single time, or it was forwarded. It was never direct. So
Okay, because he didn't want no paper trail for his wife Tisha to go back and be able to
Right.
look and see. Because I remember.
He ain't
Okay.
Yeah.
He used to that. He used to.
So okay, what made you wanting to continue to deal with him, even if you felt like he had somebody else or he was married? Like, what was it that you felt like I'm gonna keep fucking with
It
him?
was a thrill. On top of that too, I move off the fact that what you got going on with your spouse ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay,
You supposed to be responsible and.
because you took those vows, and at a point in time in my life, I thought like that too, and then I kind of grew up.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. So with me as a woman, call me crazy as a woman, especially a single woman who ain't got no kids. I live my life, and you don't owe me no respect, but you owe your wife respect. And if you disrespecting her, that's not my problem. And I always felt like whenever a woman get mad about a man cheating, you should always go after the man. Why are you going after the woman?
Because they gonna always blame the woman because they still ultimately want their family because it's like
Fight for your family, don't fight us. Fight me. I ain't do nothing. I'm just existing. And then on top of that too, when I came into the situation, I didn't know he was married. But then when I found out, I'm like, okay,
You
like,
was a little too deep in it already.
yeah, like fix it, figure it out. And then he like, well, I'm not leaving my wife, cool, but
so y'all had those conversations that he told you like I'm not leaving, or you didn't even expect him
I
to.
didn't
Like,
want him. I didn't want him. Period. I was just enjoying
what it was at the time.
being great. Like it was fun. It was,
Was he whining and dining you? Oh,
he was making me feel at least
he had a good mouth.
good enough for me to pull up and be like, hey,
And be at Credit One.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? If
Okay.
we be at Credit One,
Right, with no bed. Because now thinking back, I know you like no bed at Credit One.
right? It's a whole.
But you know, we live and we learn and we grow.
Is the spot now.
No.
Hush, Martell Holt.
Them chairs.
Nah,
Them chairs.
nah.
I know you like them chairs, and I know that be talking about that.
I never did.
Have you ever been to Credit One?
Yeah, for credit purposes.
No,
So have you ever brought a woman to Credit One, Martell?
No,
You've
never.
never brought a woman to Credit One?
No, never.
Okay.
Yeah, never. No, and I think the only one I've ever brought around the Scots was you.
Stop before they be on the podcast with a receipt next. Talking about
No,
you got
they can't.
do sitting there.
They can't, unless they go lie.
And you stop bringing me around them. I don't know what the dynamic changed or whatever, but you stop bringing me around
I
them.
mean, you got a little too serious.
Oh, okay. We was doing a little too much.
That's all. Enough of us. Enough of us.
Enough of us, Martell. We're not here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the Vegas trip. Let's talk about Vegas. Martell.
Oh, so sorry. So let's pull out of Credit One and let's go to when I met you.
Right.
And I met you in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Marceau, he flew you out.
Yeah, he did.
Marceau, myself, and
So pause. So when he flew you to Vegas, he had somebody else get your flight. He had somebody else send you them. Like, what was it?
No, he
'Cause
sent
you-
my flight information directly sent to me through the airlines.
Okay.
So, really, he do a good job in that.
being tracked.
Yeah, being trained.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you're married.
Right. So,
And I hate to,
No,
it's not about us.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What you
No,
saying?
I don't want to talk about that. Let's get back to when y'all met. Okay. Vegas. Tell us about the Vegas trip. So, Martell, first of all, who was on the trip?
Me and Marceau and Maurice, we were on the trip in Vegas. And,
Okay.
yeah. I went out there
Why did y'all go? What was like,
to gamble, to have a good time.
what did y'all tell your wives? What did you tell your wife?
We going to Vegas. It ain't too much
And
to say.
it was a guy's trip.
Yeah.
What did you tell me? You laughing? baby?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you told me.
I'm going. Oh, I know. I'm going to Vegas.
I was in a room together. How did that work out?
It was me, Maurice, and Marcel.
Marcel.
Or Marcel in the same room, and then he had his own situation.
You had your own room with your own bitch.
He had no, he didn't have bitch.
No.
He came to gamble. He gambled
The
like
same thing I did today.
he gambled majority of the time, and then he showed his face when we was like kind of exploring and stuff. But for the most part, Martel was nowhere to be found. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was not. But when he was supposed to be there, I promise you, he was there, and I really do.
That's a mini red flag, but we'll talk about that later. So,
Hold on, you missed what she said. She said what? You missed what she's saying.
she said you were nowhere to be found, Martel.
But then what?
But what?
I said when I needed him to be there, when he's supposed to be there, he was there. Like it's certain things that happened that I really, really do appreciate that he was there.
So tell me about something that happened that you appreciate he was there.
So we ventured out from Vegas.
Okay.
And we went to Ross.
Okay.
I went to Ross.
Okay.
But I remember I wanted something in particular that I wanted to purchase.
Okay.
And I was going to purchase my shit. I didn't care.
Okay.
And then Martel was like, "You flew out here. You need to make her pay. You need to pay for your stuff. My stuff. Why she paying my stuff?" And Marcel was like, it kind of threw him off, and he was like, "Okay, he did it, but
He worked with Monaco. You can't expect.
he wasn't trying.
He
to
was the
pay.
manager of Monaco, Martel.
Yeah, so you can't expect him to be paying for shit.
I mean, but if you flew me out here, you
Right.
paid for my flight.
And see, Martel had enough sense to know to be like pay for like Martel knew.
But also he knew what he had going on, so he was also like, "You got her out here. Why is she paying for her own shit? Like they don't make
So
sense."
y'all was at Ross together,
Right.
And he acting like he didn't want to pay.
Girl,
And Martel stepped up and be like, "Pay," and he paid Martel.
Shit, on.
no, he did, but if he wanted to say nothing,
He wouldn't have.
No, because he was just straight up like, "What?" But also Martel was like, "When you had her come to Vegas, she entertaining you. Why wouldn't you pay for the things that she need and the things she got going on?" Keep in mind, I also told you I was fucking with him because I fuck with him. Like I'm not a money hungry female. Like I fuck with people because I fuck with them in the vibes and stuff like that. So me paying for my own stuff wasn't like a end of the world thing.
Ooh, hint.
But he was at the club and a white guy tried to talk to me. My son saw that the white man wanted me, and I was like, "Go have fun." And I'm like, I'm not sure what type of woman you used to, but you flew me out here. I'm respectful. I'm not gonna go entertain another man when I came out here to entertain you.
Did that make you feel some type of way? Because I wish we would be together, Martel. You wouldn't even be doing all that though. You got irritated.
It was very
That's crazy,
weird.
Martel.
Very much so.